Hello everyone! I'm Dan Morell, and today I'm sharing my thoughts on Elio, Pixar's latest original feature and their follow-up to last summer's massive hit, Inside Out 2. Elio is now playing in theaters across most of the world. Movie camera, expectations versus reality. Now, in a fairer world, Elio might not reach Inside Out 2 levels of box office success. Maybe not even half. But that's not because of quality. It's just the reality that original movies have a harder time drawing audiences than sequels do. Still, I think Elio is absolutely worth taking a chance on. Child Alien. The plot. The film follows Elio, voiced by Jonas Kibrabe, a young boy obsessed with aliens who dreams of meeting them. But when he accidentally becomes Earth's intergalactic ambassador, the dream quickly turns into a high-stakes mission to stop an interstellar war, sparked by the menacing Lord Griggan, voiced by Brad Garrett. With help from his new alien friend, Gordon, and his determined Aunt Olga, voiced by America Ferrera, Elio must find his place among the stars, and maybe even save the universe. Film frames. Production journey. Elio had a long road to the screen. Originally scheduled to release over a year ago, it was delayed by the Hollywood strikes and reportedly underwent major creative changes. If you watch the first trailer, it barely resembles the finished film. Director Adrian Molina was replaced by Domi Sher, Turning Red, and Pixar creative Malin Sharifian, a big shift that usually signals trouble. And while I don't know what the original version looked like, I do know what we got, and I really liked it. Dizzy, the movie itself. The first half of Elio is what you'd expect from Pixar. Charming, adventurous, with the usual parent-child themes. But then it takes off, quite literally, and becomes a genuinely great sci-fi adventure. As a fan of science fiction, Elio really worked for me. It balances fantastical world-building, like the Communiverse, a gathering of galactic ambassadors, with grounded elements inspired by real space exploration, like the Voyager probe. Musical score, music and visuals. Let's talk visuals and score. The cinematography, yes, even in animation, is beautiful. Jordan Rempel and Derek Williams, first-time feature DPs, carry on Pixar's tradition of stunning imagery. But the standout surprise for me was Rob Simonson's score. He's done plenty of solid work, but this one? It's soaring, emotional, and reminded me of classic sci-fi themes a la Jerry Goldsmith or James Horner. It's my favorite work of his yet. Broken Heart. Emotional core. Emotionally, Elio doesn't break new ground, but it hits familiar Pixar notes effectively. The friendship between Elio and Gordon is sweet, and Aunt Olga struggles to fill the void left by Elio's parents give the film some welcome depth. Direct hit. Comparison to other Pixar films. I've liked most recent Pixar films, but Elio stood out. I liked it more than Elemental, Lightyear, and even Turning Red. In fact, I enjoyed it more than Inside Out 2, which I gave a See It Now rating. Elio might be my favorite Pixar film since Coco. Tonally, it feels like a throwback. Think Flight of the Navigator or E.T. It even looks like it was given a retro film filter, at least in my local theater. That nostalgic touch worked for me. Warning: for parents. A heads up for parents. Like those classic 80s kids movies, Elio has some intense moments and action. It might not be best for very young kids, but for most families, it'll be a great watch. Adult, Rocket. Personal reflection. As someone who grew up nerdy, loving Star Trek and sometimes feeling out of place, I think a movie like Elio would have meant a lot to me as a kid. It touches on those themes of loneliness and hope without dwelling too much in sadness, and offers a beautiful message about finding your place in the world. Checkered flag. Final thoughts and rating. I really don't have major complaints here. Elio is a solid film, not just as an animated movie, but as a movie, period. It deserves to be seen, and yes, I'm giving it a firm see it now. Money with Wings, box office and original films. Sadly, it looks like Elio might have a disappointing opening. And that's frustrating, because so many animated films with much less ambition Films that talk down to kids end up doing better financially. Studios often get blamed for making too many sequels, and Pixar's no exception. But audiences drive those decisions. If we don't show up for original movies like Elio, it tells Disney and Pixar that we only want sequels. And that's on us. So if you're on the fence, take the leap. Buy a ticket. Support originality. Elio is worth your time and your money. Left speech bubble, call to action. That's it for my review of Elio. Are you planning to see it? Maybe you already did. What did you think? Let me know down in the comments, and as always, stay tuned here for the latest in movie news, reviews, and box office updates. Until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Movie camera waving hand.